The war is over. Jesus is your healer, your financier, and your righteousness. Just believe you receive it by faith, and God will make it true in your life. Hello, I'm James. Today we're going to talk about Tell God Everything. God willing, this is a 3-part series. Tell God everything. We're going to start with that. You and God. Tell God everything. You need to tell God everything. You need to ask God, you need to, we'll stick with tell God everything. Anything that bothers you, tell Him about it. If you have an issue in your life, some habit you don't want to deal with, or something someone's doing in your life that you don't like, family member, friend, teacher, spouse, president, mayor, school board, whatever it is, or even someone you don't know, someone who's not really affecting your life, but you hear them doing something, living a lifestyle that's wrong. Well, what you're supposed to do, and you should do, is tell God all about it. Some people think, they talk with their friends and they're like, oh, that's, blah, blah, blah. They spend all their time telling their blah, blah, blah. It's not blah, blah, it's important. But they're telling their friends all the information. They're confiding in their friends. They're confiding in people. And what you should do is confide in God. Because God's not going to, one, God's not going to tell somebody your business. 2, God has the actual answer. That's the problem with going to people. If God didn't tell you to, you find your best friend, you confide in them, and you tell them the serious problem you're having. Well, they might not be your friend anymore after that. They might say, dude, that's gross, and they don't want to hang out with you anymore. Or they tell someone else, or, excuse me, or it irreparably damages your friendship. Or maybe it temporarily damages it for like 3 months or 2 years. And of course, they might not have the answer for it either. So that's one reason why you should tell God everything, because He has all the answers. He's not going to tell anybody on you, and He'll give you the help you need for the situation. So tell God everything. If you have a bad habit, tell God all about it. Just say, God, Father, in the name of Jesus, I've got this habit, and just let it go. If you have a lustful desire or whatnot, you're coveting after someone's car, or the person at school's got all these nice clothes, if you're a girl, some girl has great, awesome clothes, and you don't have that many clothes. Well, tell God about it, and you can tell God you're getting upset. Well, I'm getting upset. You say, God, I'm getting upset because so-and-so's got all these nice clothes, and it looks like or the dude's got all this great technology. He always has the latest technology, Whenever a new thing comes out, he's got it. Cell phone, laptop, portable MP3 player, whatever, is like, he's got it. So tell God about it, Just say, God, I'm getting upset, I'm getting, about them having that stuff. Or, God, I'm getting tired of this teacher running down Jesus. Or, God, I'm getting tired of the coach cursing. Or, or someone, the person at the boss at the supermarket, my shift manager, I'm getting tired of him carrying on and being mean and, or just being plain lazy. If you got a partner, you're a police officer and your partner's lazy, or whatever it is, make sure you tell God all about it. It's really important that you get used to, just start, He'll listen, and it'll make worlds of good for you, and get in the habit of telling Him everything. Anything, just tell Him it all. Because He knows it all anyway. I mean, tell Him, God, what do you think about that? God, I'm thinking about, robbing that bank. I mean, seriously, you should tell Him everything. Tell God everything. It will help you, and it will make tremendous help for you. It'll open up the supernatural to you, because you are talking to the King God of heaven. So make sure you tell God everything. Parents, tell God everything. Kids, tell God everything. It doesn't matter. Everything. Even parents, you say, God in heaven, this child is turning 16, and I'm thinking I need to buy him a car because all their friends got cars, and some people think that they have to have a car, just tell God all about that. Obviously there's asking, which is next video, but seriously, just tell God. It's mostly for you for debriefing. Just tell him everything. But he's got answers, and he'll speak back to you too as well. So it's not just like you're just running off the mouth, you know, in some diary. You know, you got a diary, but you got the real God of heaven is helping you. So tell God everything. Kids, your parents acting weird. I need to stop. I need to stop. You get the point. Tell God everything. Don't stop. Tell him everything. Everything. Guys, you need to tell God everything. Start now. Tell him about your day. Tell him about your class. Anything that's bothering you, anything you like, tell him. Oh, we got a party coming up, and you know, what do you think about the party or whatever? You know, or tell him about it. I'm moving into Ask God, which is the next video. But you know, just tell him if you have an issue. And parents, tell your kids to do this too. Say, listen, kids, say, son, if there's anything bothering you, just tell God the whole story. Tell him the whole story from beginning to end. So-and-so walked in and punched you in the face. I mean, and then you got into a fight. Well, tell the Lord about that. And, you know, he'll give you his thoughts on the matter. So I love you. Thanks for joining me. Be blessed in the name of the living Lord King Jesus the Christ. Tell God everything.